Hi everyone, I'm Rachel. Today I'm going to introduce a book which I could say a must-read book. The book's title is The Choice. Have you seen the book or have you seen the cover? I'm reading the half of it. It was totally awesome and I really recommend you should read and lend your ears to her and please listen to her tips and her wisdom about life. She is a Jew and she is a Hungarian. She and her family members totally suffer from Hitler's cruelty because they were killed. Her grandparents, her mother and father were killed at Nazi's concentration camp. The author and author's sister Magda were survivors of the camp. They have to suffer from this clenched atmosphere of hunger, anxiety, discomfort for about more than 1 year, and finally they found by an American soldiers and they could escape from the camp and finally they were free. So this book's divided 3 parts. First one, she talked about her family and how they sent to this camp and how she survived. So she talked about her stories, and then second part, after she escaped from the camp, part is talk about forgiveness. The author is psychologist and she helps the patients especially who suffer from PSTD. Do you know PSTD? Post-traumatic stress disorder. Many people suffer from PSTD after war or some shocking accidents. So she helped the patient through the hardships, through their trauma. While reading this, I'm so sad and I realized how cruel people can be. She tells about the story, what happened and what she did at the Nazi camp. I cannot imagine the life because they did everything they could to survive because they want to be free. They have just a little hope. I can bear this, I can put up with this, I can be free tomorrow. This book might remind you of Anne Frank or Victor because both of them very known for letting more people know about Nazi's concentration camp. If you read The Choice, in the first part, you can see some praise for the choice. So here you can see some authors and some famous people giving their praise for the book The Choice. I'd like to read some part of it. A mind-blowing memory of surviving Auschwitz. I can't imagine a more important message for modern times. Eger's book is triumph and should be read by all who cares about both their inner freedom and the future of humanity. A beautiful memoir and reminiscent of the great books of Anne Frank and Viktor Frankl, but it's more than a book, Adam Grant said. I finished The Choice with the tears in my eyes and gratitude in my heart. Okay, Carol Books. And this book will be remembered as important for going beyond the realm of Holocaust memory and becoming a Holocaust life lesson. And what else? The Choice is more than an eloquent memoir by Holocaust survivor and psychologist Edith Eva Eger. It is exploration of the healing potential of choice. Eger is not suggesting that she is unscarred by her experience, but that she lives a life filled with grace. The Choice is not a how-to book, it is an invitation to choose to live life fully. And The Choice uses Eger's journey to teach readers how they can triumph over trauma. Oprah Winfrey says, I will be forever changed by Dr. Eger's story. The Choice is a reminder of what courage looks like in the worst of times and that we all have the ability to pay attention to what we've lost or to pay attention to what we'll still have. Yeah, so many authors and many libraries give the praise to the book. There are some beautiful sentences which give you insight into life. Okay, so I'm going to share some beautiful sentences here. Today, more than 70 years have passed. What happened can never be forgotten and can never be changed. But over time, I learned that I could choose how to respond to the past. I can be miserable or I can be hopeful. I can be depressed, or I can be happy. You always have the choice, the opportunity for control. I'm here. This is now. I have learned to tell myself over and over until the panicky feeling begins to ease. And this sentence is also great. Suffering is universal, but victimhood is optional. Yeah, so everyone can encounter some unpleasant, and everyone can suffer from hardships, so difficult times. The thing is, we can choose how to respond and how to think. Because some people think, because of the incident, because of the things, I was victimized, or I'm so poor, I'm so miserable. But some people say they choose to be free and they choose to be happy. They choose to express their gratitude for what they have, no matter what happens. So she's talking about the choice. And this is one of the horrible scenes in the book. Here in hell, I watch a man eat human flesh. I have seen flesh defiled in unforgettable cruelty. A boy tied to a tree while the SS officers shot his foot, his hand, his arms and ear, an innocent child. Or the pregnant woman who someone made it to Auschwitz without being killed outright. Then she went into labor. The SS tied her legs together. I never seen agony like hers. But it's watching a starving person eat a dead person's flesh that makes the bile rise in me, that makes my vision black. Cannot do it. And yet I must eat or I will die. Out of the trampled mud grows grass. I stare at the blades. I see their different lengths and shades. I will eat grass. I will choose this blade of grass over that one. I will occupy my mind with that choice. That is what it means to choose, to eat or not eat. To eat grass or to eat flesh. To eat this blade or that one, mostly whiskey. There is nothing to drink. I lost all sense of time. I'm often asleep. Even when I awake, I struggle to remain conscious. I chose 3 books for my summer vacation because I usually read some English books during my summer vacation. The first one is The Choice, and second is Think Again by Adam Grant, and third one is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So I want to share my reviews and good sentences and some insights I get from the book. So thank you for watching today. I hope you have a pleasant day. Thank you. Bye.